My name is Jeanine Daniels, and I am one of the 4 co-founders of Black and Sexy TV, which you can find at blackandSexy.tv or Black and Sexy TV on YouTube. We basically are an online network creating images that we want to see for ourselves and telling stories that we understand and are relatable to us. And, just putting forth a vision for our people of color and not really holding back how we feel and basically telling stories and doing our own thing and taking control and creating what we want to see.
Okay. So, what are some of the current projects you're working on?
Currently, I'm one of the original creators of a show called The Couple, which is basically a little web series about people who are living together. It could be from anywhere in USA, a guy and a girl, and just the things they would go through being a couple. Arguing on the page, arguing over people leaving the toilet seat up and stuff. And it was based on my first time living with a man, and so I made a web series about it, and it transformed a little bit, and HBO saw it, and they liked it, and they picked it up, so now we have a development deal for The Couple with HBO, so I'm working on that.
That's amazing. That's great.
Oh, thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, that's dope, I'm not gonna lie.
That's great.
It was definitely a blessing in disguise. If we weren't looking for a deal or anything, it literally just happened. The development executive from HBO hit us up on Facebook and was like, I love The Couple, what's up? And we were like, oh crap, for real?
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's how it happened. We were blessed enough to get Spike Lee to join as one of our executive producers, and it was just, everything was happening really organically.
Okay. All right. So, why did you think it was important to start your website, blackandSexy.tv?
Well, originally the idea came from Dennis Dortch. He did a movie called A Good Day to Be Black and Sexy, and after the movie was done, it got picked up by Magnolia for distribution. And after just going through that process, he really realized that he wanted to take more control over his content. He wanted to continue the brand, but he wanted more control, and he wanted to devise other ways to put the content in the viewer's hands. And I had met up with him, and he told me about his vision, and I immediately jumped on. And Brian was already on the team, and Yuma jumped on the team, and we decided that this is what we're going to do. We're going to continue this brand. It's important, for us to continue showing people of color in situations that are relatable and understandable, that are having nothing with pimping and drugs and baby mama drama and on all that other stuff. There's enough of that on TV.
Definitely.
I can't relate to that. I can't relate to Scandal. I can't relate to that Atlanta Housewives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree.
So, we all kind of decided, and we came together as this wonderful brain trust, and we started spitting out ideas, and I came up with The Couple, and Numa had the idea from one of her friends based off the situation that she was in, and then Dennis had an idea for another show called The Number, and then I had another idea for a show called That Guy. I mean, so the creativity and the work that we put behind the shows, it all comes from a place of experience, and we like to think that they are people of color, yes, but they just happen to be. Like, they're stories that anybody can relate to. You know what I mean? And that's what we want to see.
Exactly. So, I had a couple of actors on the show before, and one of the things that she was saying is that there's not a lot of roles for black female actresses. Do you agree when a lot of actors say that about Hollywood?
I do agree that there's not a lot of roles, and it is sad, which is why a lot of people are taking up the idea of, I'm going to create my own role for myself. People are putting the work into their hands. YouTube, just online media in general, have been such a great platform for independent artists to show their craft without having to wait for anything to be greenlit and developed and produced by somebody not even get anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
YouTube, especially, gives you an audience already.
Yeah.
It gives you the tools that you need to go directly to your audience and to be seen and show your talent. You know what I mean? And first, we weren't even on YouTube. We had our own site off of YouTube, and it just was not working, and we just stopped. After seeing some of our friends kind of do their thing on YouTube, like, okay, you know, there is an audience there, and they're looking. They're actively looking, and they're thirsty for content. You know, let's just get on YouTube and try it. And so it's a great market for people to just kind of give it a shot. You know, and a lot of our actors have already decided, hey, I'm going to produce my own content and see what I can do with it because I'm not getting work. You know, especially for black men. It's hard to say. It's probably harder for black men to get work.
Oh, okay. All right. The quality of your work, I noticed, is really good, and you know, especially in comparison to a lot of other like independent film work that's out there. So, like, do you ever run into like problems with budget and stuff like that, or do you fund the stuff yourself?
Yeah. Originally, everything we did came straight out of our own pocket. It was whoever had money at the time who could donate it would just do it. We recently had an article come out about us in the Washington Post, and in there you can see that we uncovered that there was at one point two of our founders was juggling like rent and daycare money just to pay for shoots. You know what I mean? And I was working for a bit at Warner Brothers, and whatever money I got, I was like, here, let's pay for catering, let's do whatever. You know, we all just put it in because we didn't want our dream to die down. And luckily, we were able to do some pretty successful crowdfunding endeavors, and that helped us to continue to produce. But at the end of the day, everything is about money, and you can just never have enough. There's so many things that you have to consider and pay for, and people, and we're just grateful that we have a team who's very skilled. You know?
Yeah.
So a lot of things we didn't have to pay for because we have somebody who does graphics. We have somebody who knows lighting. You know, I know how to edit. Dennis knows how to edit. He knows how to produce. So, you know, we're skilled in that way. So a lot of things like that we didn't have to pay for, but other things, you know, you just gotta cough up.
Yeah. Like locations and stuff like that. Do you have to pay for those?
You know what? Only if we absolutely have to. It's a whole lot of is anybody home? Can we shoot today? Are your kids at school? Can we come do a shoot for a few hours? You know what I mean? It's a lot of bartering. Like, hey, can I shoot in your restaurant? We'll give you a shout out. It's a lot of bartering because we ain't got no money. That's
what's up. Guerrilla filmmaking, man. I like it.
It's super guerrilla filmmaking to the grassroots.
I love it though, you know, because if you keep focused and you keep doing what you do, like you said, you now you have something in development with HBO. Like you gotta, as long as you working hard and the quality of the work is decent, something good is gonna come out of it.
Oh, definitely. I'm grateful for everything that's happened so far.
Yeah. Okay, so what are some of your goals over the next maybe 2 years?
2 years, okay. I don't think that far ahead. I'm for the moment person. You know, I'm just living in it.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to be launching my little small boutique entertainment company where I'm doing brand consulting and artist career consulting and development for just musical artists who I really believe in. And I'm also, you know, slowly putting my hands in other pots with script writing and using other comics that I have to, what I can do with that. And there's also people that I want to work with too, you know. And now that I'm working on the Bad Guy movie, which is set to be released this winter, it'll be my first feature film that I've done ever. So I'm really hoping that it's really good and that will open a lot of doors for me as well, so people can really see what I have to offer as a content creator. And you know, sometimes people see you as you do web series and they're not sure that you can do more. So hopefully, I know I can do more, and I think most people think I can do more. So I just want to show them, like, hey, trust me, I can do this. And then once they see this wonderful movie that I'll produce, you know, all these doors open. That might happen, I don't know, but that's what I'm hoping.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
I love music, so I want to make sure that I stick my hand in music. I stick my hand in writing, directing, producing, writing, and keep creating content because that's what I love to do. I never want to stop.
Wow, that's great. So like, there's a lot of people out there that are kind of stuck in, like, okay, well, you know, they have some talent, but they may not have the exact talents that you have. What tips, if someone wanted to be like you, what tips could you give them to get them maybe started on maybe doing their own YouTube and putting like their own film projects together?
I would say there's a few things, but one of the biggest things is you're never going to be ready. A lot of people are always waiting, like, let me get this ready, and let me make sure I have this ready, and let me do this first. You're never really ready, you know? And that's what holds people back a lot of times, is thinking they got to get stuff ready. What you have to do is make sure you create some buzz about yourself, and make sure that you have people to support you and keep it 100. Because if you out there creating some boost content that's super whack, and none of your friends telling you, you're going to have a real bad time. No, and I'm so serious, because I see some people's projects, and I be like, oh, that's okay.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was saying when I was talking to you earlier, is there's a lot of content out there that's just, you know, just garbage. And when I saw your stuff, you know, because I get emails all the time, and when I see, and I'm like, what are you gonna do with this, you know? But when I saw your stuff, I was like, okay, this is on a professional level, and it was entertaining, and you have good actors and everything, and that's not easy. What you're doing is not easy.
Thank you. No, it's not. I'm not even gonna fight you on that.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah, you just gotta have people around you, man. A lot of people, they rely on, you know, you ask your friends, like, hey, how do you like my music? How do you like my web series? And your friends are your friends. They don't want to tell you, like, oh, your music is terrible, or oh, your web series is whack. So you have to show up to people who don't care about you. Yeah. People who don't care about you don't keep it 100.
Exactly.
You know, so that's what I say.
Okay. All right. So, where can people find you online? Like, your website and your Twitter and stuff like that.
Oh, well, you can find me, Jeanine Daniels, Miss Auntie MSAUNTIENEN. That's my Twitter and my Instagram. I made it easy for people. I don't have 3 different kinds of Instagrams and social media. It's just one.
Okay.
And the same thing for Tumblr. And you can find me, we can find all of our shows on blackandSexy.tv, or you can go to YouTube.com/blackandSexyTV, and you'll find absolutely everything. Or you can just Google us, because once you Google Black and Sexy TV, we're the first ones that pop up. Okay.
All right, that's what's up, man. I definitely appreciate your patience today. We got it.
No, it's all good.
We got it done.
Definitely. I appreciate you for having me.
No problem. And it's when you have some new projects that you have coming out, we can definitely have you on the show, and we'll have the connection and everything in effect then.
Oh, definitely. One of my artists is dropping an album in a few weeks, so I'll definitely hit you up, and we can work something out.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it.